Hi children, how are you all? I hope all you are good. Children, see that in the previous video what we discussed what about that rational numbers and which decimals are considered as the rational numbers, and in the same way we discussed about that period and periodicity. Okay, now see that in 8th class actually we are having that how to convert non-terminating recurring decimals into rational numbers. Actually we are having in that 8th class. But for your understanding how to convert into rational number, okay, just for example, one example I will tell you here. See that let us take that 0.3 bar. Let us take the example 0.3 bar. 0.3 bar means how we can write this one? 0.3 is in repetition. Am I clear to you? 0.3 bar means 3 is in repetition, which means here see that 3 bar on that which number we are having that bar symbol, that number is in repetition. Am I clear to you? Then we will call that number as non-terminating and in the same way recurring decimal. Non-terminating recurring decimal. ఒక్క 5 minutes కాదు కానీ 15 minutes అని పడుతుంది. మొత్తం అయిపోయిందా? అదంతా అయిపోయిన తర్వాత రమ్మని ఇందులో నేను కంటిన్యూ చేస్తాను. See here ma, 0.333 and so on, right? This is a non-terminating repeating decimal. Okay, now here see that how to write this one. Here only x is there. Let us take that, let x is equal to 0.3 bar. Then we can write it as x is equal to 0.333 and so on. Point after, how many digits are in repetition? Only one digit. One digit is in repetition. What is that digit ma? Here 3 is in repetition. How many digits are in repetition? Only one digit is in repetition. One digit is in repetition means we should multiply with 10. We should multiply with 10 on both sides. For example, 2 digits are in repetition. 2 digits are in repetition. Then we should multiply by 100 on both sides. We should multiply by 10 on both sides. And here for example 2 digits are in repetition, by 100 we have to multiply on both sides of that equation. What we taken here? X is equal to 0.333 and so on. For example here 3 digits are in repetition, multiplied by 1000. 4 digits are in repetition, multiplied by 10,000. So number of digits are in repetition. First we have to observe those many zeros we have to add here. After one, those many zeros we have to keep, and by that number we should multiply this on both sides. Okay, here how many digits are in repetition? Only one digit. That's why we should multiply with 10 on both sides. Then here 10 into x is equal to 10 into 0.333 and so on. Actually I will tell you that how to take the product of decimals and how to take the division of decimals. We will discuss in that last concept, concept 5 I think so. Okay, there we will discuss about this one briefly. Now just to say that here 10x is equal to, which is equals to here 10 into x is equal to 10x, which is equal to here 0.333 and so on is there, no? That one should be multiplied by 10 means one place will be cancelled, no, here. Okay, at that cases we will get this one as 3.333 and so on we will get. For example, multiplied by 100, 33.333 and so on. Multiplied by 1000, okay, 333.333 and so on. By how many zeros are there here? We have to keep those many 3's here. Okay, why? Because 3 is in repetition, no? That's why. Okay, now this is that first equation. Second equation, this one we have to consider this one as second equation or first equation. Okay, now 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1, 2 is equal to 10x is equal to 3.333 and so on. and 1 is equal to x is equal to 0.333 and so on. Now take that subtraction. 10 times x, for example this one consider it as x, 1 finger 1x, 2 fingers 2x, 3 fingers 3x, okay, 4 fingers 4x, like that. Totally 10x there. Out of 10x, just subtract that 1x. Subtract that only 1x. How many x are there here left here? 9 times x left here. 9x, which is equal to 3 minus 3 0, 3 minus 3 0, 3 minus 3 0 and so on. Totally will be cancelled only, no, 0. 0.3 minus 0, which is equal to 3. 3 minus 0 is equal to 3 only, no? Yes. Now here 9x is equal to 3.00 something means 3.00. That one again consider it as 3 only, no? Okay. Now here 9x is equals to 3. X is equal to 3 by, here into 9 is there. So multiplication become as division. So 3 by 9. 3 ones, 3 threes. X is equal to 1 by 3. Okay, by this way again see that actually we got that number as x is equal to 0.3 bar we taken, what we taken. Okay, and finally what is the value of x ma here? 1 by 3. 1 by 3, is it a rational number or not? 1 by 3 again that is in the form of p by q, no? That's why here 1 by 3 this number what we written here, that number we can represent as the form of p by q. That's why this one consider it as a rational number. Understood ma? Just for example only I told you here. Okay. After this one we are having that comparison of rational numbers. What is that? Comparison of rational numbers. Comparison of rational numbers. Or fractions. Okay, fractions means positive we will take, and here rational numbers means positive and negative also. Positive and negative. Fractions means positive. Okay ma. Now here see that, for example 2 by 5 and 3 by 5. Compare these two numbers, which one is greater, which one is smaller. See that those two numbers are having that same denominators. Same denominators means those two consider it as like fractions. Those two are like fractions. If the denominators are same, then easily we can compare that those two given fractions by seeing its numerators. By seeing its numerators. Once example say that 2 by 5. For example, one of the bar is divided into how many parts ma? 5 parts. Okay. Here another fraction, that one also here by 5 only, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now here 2 parts are shaded, here 3 parts are shaded. Which one is having, which bar is having that more shaded part? Which bar is having that more shaded part? Either 2 by 5 or 3 by 5? 3 by 5. Okay, that's why here if the denominators are same, then easily compare that those two fractions by using their numerators. Here 2 is denominators are same, denominators are same. Okay, that's why here 2 is less than 3, since 2 by 5 is less than 3 by 5. 2 by 5 is less than 3 by 5. Am I clear to you ma? For example here negative rational numbers are there. Negative rational numbers means for example minus 2 by 5 and minus 3 by 5 there. Minus 2 by 5, minus 3 by 5. How to compare these two rational numbers here? How to compare these two rational numbers ma? Here denominators are same. Okay. Now compare that numerators here. Minus 2 is greater than minus 3. Yes or no? Why? Because those two are negative numbers, no? That's why minus 2 is greater than minus 3. Therefore, minus 2 by 5 is greater than minus 3 by 5. Minus 2 by 5 is greater than minus 3 by 5. If those two are positive, then 2 by 5 is less than 3 by 5. Those two are negative, minus 2 by 5 is greater than minus 3 by 5. Understood ma? This is the comparison when we have that those two fractions are having same denominators. Okay. If that those two fractions are having that different denominators, then what will happen? See that. For example, here 1 by 2 and 2 by 3. Which one is greater and which one is smaller? How we can say that? Just consider here for comparing that A by B and C by D are two fractions or two rational numbers. Are two rational numbers. Okay, then see that rational numbers if AD minus BC is greater than 0. Okay, AD minus BC is greater than 0, then here A by B is greater than C by D. Okay, and in the same way AD minus BC is less than 0, then here A by B is less than C by D. How it will be? See that, ma. For example, take that AD minus BC. AD minus BC is greater than 0. Actually, in that simple equations we will learn about this one. Okay, but here see that here left side of inequality sign, actually this is inequality sign, no, less than, greater than, those all we will consider it as inequality signs. Inequality sign before we are having that minus BC, here plus AD. Okay, now here add BC on both sides. Add BC on both sides. Now here AD minus BC greater than 0 is there, no, 0, sorry, AD minus BC plus BC greater than 0 plus BC. Why? Because add BC on both sides. Both sides of the inequality sign, just add that BC. Plus BC minus BC gets cancelled. Now here AD is greater than 0 plus any number, again you will get it as same number only, no, that's why greater than BC. Clear, ma? Now here A into D, B into C, that one only, no, meaning A into B greater than A into D, B into C. Okay, now here we written that fraction as A by B, C by D. Okay, now here A by B is greater than C by, here in multiplication there, no, multiplication become as a division. Both sides, here just I want to take that D into that right side of that inequality sign, and here A into D, that is in multiplication, no, so multiplication become as a division. Okay, at that cases A is greater than BC by D. BC by D. Now I want to take that B into that left side and B into C are in multiplication. So multiplication become as a division. A by here B division, which is greater than C by D. The same thing I written there. A by B is greater than C by D. Okay, ma? So simply how to compare this one? See that by using these two conditions easily we can compare that any two rational numbers. Okay, just example, see that actually what are the conditions here? If A by B and C by D are two rational numbers, okay, AD minus BC is greater than 0, then A by B is greater than C by D. If AD minus BC is less than 0, then A by B is less than C by D. That's it. Easily comparison. Now here say that compare 1 by 2 and 2 by 3. Compare 1 by 2 and 2 by 3. This is that example. Okay. Now here let A by B is equal to 1 by 2. First fraction take it as A by B is equal to 1 by 2. Next C by D is equal to 2 by 3. Okay, ma? Now here A is equal to how much? 1. B is equal to 2. C is equal to 2. D is equal to 3. Clear? Now what is the condition? AD value first we have to take it. AD value first we have to take. What is that AD? A is equal to 1 into D is equal to 3. Which is equals to 1 into 3 is equal to 3. That is the value of AD. Now AD minus BC, no, BC is equal to, B is equal to 2, C is also 2 here, 2 2's 4, okay. Now here AD minus BC is equal to 3 minus 4, 3 minus 4, how much you will get? In integers we learnt, no, 3 minus 4, 3 minus 4 is equal to minus 1, minus 1, negative numbers are greater than 0 or less than 0? All the negative numbers are less than 0. All the negative numbers are less than 0. Okay. As per this one, how much we got, ma? AD minus BC value we got it as less than 0. Less than 0 means what is that condition here? A by B is less than C by D. Okay. Now here A by B is equal to 1 by 2 is less than 2 by 3. That's it. If you have any idea, just convert these fractions into decimals. Already you have an idea now how to convert into decimals. Now here say that 1 by 2 is equal to 1 divided by 2, 0, 0.5. Okay. Then here 1 by 2 is equals to 0.5. Next 2 by 3. 2 divided by 3, 0, and here 0. 3, 6, 18. 2, again 3, 6, 18. That is in continuation, no? So 0.6. 2 by 3 is equal to 0.6. Now observe that 0.5 is greater or 0.6 is greater, ma? 0.6 is greater than 0.5. As per this one, 0.5 is less than 0.6. Is it clear or not? The same thing we got it, no? 1 by 2, 0.5. We know that 0.5 is less than 0.6. Then here 1 by 2 is less than 2 by 3. Understood? So no need to convert that one into the decimals, directly by using that AD minus BC conditions. If you learn that these two, if you remember these two conditions, easily you can compare it. Okay. First you have to compare those two with, you have to take A by B and C by D. Next, what is the formula, ma? You have to find that AD value and BC value. If AD minus BC is greater than 0, then the first fraction is greater than second one. If AD minus BC is less than 0, then the first fraction is less than the second one. Understood? One more example. Compare 2 by 5 and 6 by 7. 2 by 5 and 6 by 7. Okay, easily. Let A by B is equal to, what is that, ma, here? Let A by B is equal to 2 by 5. C by D is equal to 6 by 7. Now what we have to find out? AD minus BC we need to find out. A is equal to 2, D is equal to 7, minus B is equal to 5, C is equal to 6. AD minus BC. Okay, 2 7s 14, minus 5 6 30, which is equals to minus 16. Minus 16 is greater or smaller? Minus 16 is less than 0. That's why simply here 2 by 5 is less than 6 by 7. Is it clear, ma? Okay. By this way we can compare that any two rational numbers by using that formulas AD minus BC. Okay, children. So up to here in your material, up to that comparison of rational numbers they given in that concept 2. Along that we have that some note related points. Note related points, what they given, all the points we discussed in the previous videos and in this videos also. Okay, what are the important points what we discussed in these videos? Those points only again they given as a note. Okay, once again read that all the note related points. Okay, thank you all. In that next video we will continue that related worksheets. Okay, thank you.